Come on, what you said about Sydney Starr? Let's get Mona involved. What happened about Sydney Starr?
I mean, we could. I did also bring up some Marines that I was worried about because I'm very patriotic. But if you want to talk about Sydney Starr, we can.
Marines?
Sydney Starr, yes, they don't want to talk about
Little
it.
ship.
That's her being an activist again.
Farks,
I like
I'll
activist
pass. No, Sydney Starr. I don't know if y'all, because I asked Jody, did y'all talk about it already? Sydney Starr. This is the thing, right? Sydney Starr gets caught sexually assaulting a kid, 13 or 14-year-old kid, right? Mm-hmm. Some more details came out. And I think she's on camera grabbing at him or something like that. But the story that the assistant told was that they were in a hotel together, all together. She sees this kid. She approaches him, right? When she approaches the kid and talk about having sex with him or whatever, the kid agrees and they go back to the hotel or whatever. The consensus online is that the kid might not have noticed she was transgender, and then Sydney got to talking in her old voice. It scared you. You know what I mean? So when he gets upset, he's like, you know what? Never mind, miss. I'm only 13 anyway. She's like, no, Dad, let me give you this little $40 real quick. Stay in here. Don't tell nobody. That turns into a physical thing. He escapes, and at some point, she's on camera, like, grabbing at him. But I don't know if a lot of people know. When Sydney talks to the police, Sydney says to him, well, it was consensual. Like, he went back to the room with me on his own. It can't be consensual because it's a
Yes.
This is my thing, and I feel like people are they forget or whatever. Sydney Starr has always been a problematic person. Like I feel like this isn't, because of course people are gonna take this opportunity to like bash trans people and it's what they do and all that. And in reality, it's not. You can look up the numbers. Trans people aren't out here attacking kids. That's not what's going on. Mm-hmm. The truth is
they get attacked.
They get attacked, yeah, more than anything. But the truth is, Sydney Starr has been problematic. She's been an ugly asshole since the beginning. Her first big thing was the Chingy thing. And then that was like a rumor, everybody talking about it, and Chingy disappears, from his career or whatever. And then it comes out where it's almost like, oh, she apologized, they forgave each other, and they're over it, they're past it. Now, I hate when people talk like Chingy would have been Hove if she didn't do that, but still, it was damaging to his career. You can't do that to a right now. It's progressive. It's more progressive things got. You couldn't do that to a rapper now and he survived it,
it's
right?
Never okay to do that.
This is the thing.
Can I ask you a question?
And he survived it.
What is Sydney Starr's, I get why we know her because of the Chingy thing, but what is her thing?
After Chingy,
she did Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, after Chingy,
okay.
She did this a couple reality TV shows, Baddies, Love and Hip Hop.
Got it.
Yeah, she chased Natalie Nunn around.
Yeah, that's the thing, and it's like every single reality television she's been on, it's always been bull. She's never been a fan favorite, but Sydney Starr is like an asshole. She's annoying. I said over there when she was on Baddies, her whole thing was to chase the group around and beg to be on the show.
She wasn't on the show. She
wasn't on the show. She just popping up at the club, mad and trying to fight.
Why do I know this? I'm a bird.
Mind you, it's a known thing that it's taboo.
I watched it, nigga.
Even though, yes, we consider trans women, it's still taboo for a trans woman to fight a cisgender woman. She on the reality shows trying to fight the girls and all that. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm not saying that just because you're an asshole mean you touch kids or anything like that, but it just goes with her character of being a piece of shit. It's like, that's the fact that it's not a family member, it's not somebody she was around. She see a kid zoom in on them and want to fuck them and take them back to the room and offer her money. That's not the first time she did something like that. This just blew up in her face because she was arrested within an hour. She ain't make it far. She went right to jail and told them police he was cool with it at first.
Yeah, I don't understand her defense. I mean, if this were not a trans woman, if this were just a cis woman, or if this were a cis dude,
lock them all up. What the fuck are we talking about?
That's my point. I'm saying it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
That's my point. I'm saying I don't think your identity should matter when you're doing something like this.
And let's keep it real though. When things like this happen, the gloves be off. We drag. So the fact that people are misgendering her at the same time, I don't nobody want to hear you say don't misgender her after she did that to a 13-year-old kid.
I think we have space for both, right?
Yeah, for sure.
In the same way that if a black person did something awful to somebody, we wouldn't allow white people to call them niggas while they're criticizing them, right? We'd say, you know what? Don't call them niggas and drag this person. Sydney Starr should be dragged.
I'm not saying
is that a
no. And hear me out. Let me make this clear because I want to make sure that
I don't think a misgender is a slur.
If I call it,
misgender is absolutely
it absolutely
is a slur.
It's a real
to trans people, yes, dead naming and misgendering. That's what I'm saying.
You're wrong about that part, but I do think it's different. Let me say this too.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Wait. If you not knowingly called
No, I'm talking about. No.
It's always known.
No, I'm talking about right.
Okay.
Everybody
All right,
knows
no.
Sydney Starr. I'm saying right now,
But I don't know what Sydney Starr identifies as today. If someone just says that's
Well, she
a transgender
presents
person,
as-
okay, you present as this, but you
That
still,
gets to be a tricky game.
Right.
That's what I'm talking
but we're
about.
adding hypothetical. This is what I'm saying.
If
Sydney
the bitch
Starr-
walk up with titties, she wouldn't be called to her.
not all the time, but
Oh, come on.
That's why it's
That's
tricky.
too progressive for me.
Oh, let me
If
just
you got titties, that's all I got for you.
let me just make my point. What I'm saying is that if we know that somebody is a trans woman and they identify as a woman and we intentionally call them a dude, that's what I'm saying is
You telling me that's the
It's
same as calling
wrong.
somebody a nigga?
Yo, I understand y'all.
That's fine. But
No, I get it.
So my point
Y'all-
is,
Fuck that.
what
Y'all
I'm
right.
saying is we can drag Sydney Starr without
That's true.
calling Sydney Starr a
Listen,
dude.
and listen,
That's
of
all I'm
course,
saying.
You
this
know
is the
who you
thing.
work with.
I drag Sydney Starr. I drag Sydney Starr on my own podcast for 20 minutes, right? I managed to
As you
not
should.
misgender her, right? I can do that. I'm just saying that when you're in the comments and you're saying don't misgender her, and the topic is the kid, it's not like a guilty or not guilty thing. She sexually assaulted a kid and tried to put this nigga in a headlock and him and give him $40. I'm just saying, at a time like this, when it come to kids, we don't want to hear
It's
that
more
shit.
important shit to worry
Because
about than that.
normally we rip people apart when we talk about your mother, your father, where you from, all that. But it's like it's always this thing where it's, at the end of the day, I didn't misgender her. Even if when I posted her, when I talk my podcast, I encourage people not to misgender her. But at the same time,
that's all I'm
nobody
saying.
wants to hear you in the comments saying don't misgender her after this bitch did something like that.
This
to a
ain't the
13,
time to
14
defend
year old
Let me
kid.
offer a different take on that.
Oh, God damn.
All right, then I won't. Go ahead.
No, because I'm still saying it's wrong. I hope I'm not.
This might
you
be
know
the
what I mean?
morality that you're looking for.
I'm totally
No.
saying it's wrong, but
I'm not looking for this.
You don't know.
But I'm shutting up.
When I-
we're
when I-
saying
when I-
it's appropriate.
He's
now.
gonna use it for sure.
Oh, yeah, no, he flipping it.
Oh,
Get him
yeah,
on
That's
it.
a morality.
No,
He's
I'm not
looking
gonna
for
do
sure.
Mark School's Mona about transgender.
Shit, all the warnings on this, I be selling rush cards.
No,
This
but
shit ain't-
you're
the ads suck with this.
we're really saying the same
We say the same
thing.
thing. All I'm saying is like even if
Yeah,
you
he
don't.
keeps trying to clean you up, but you keep
I'm
being
not. I
a
refuse
dirty
to.
I'm
little
not.
said
What I'm
what
saying,
I
even if you don't,
said.
like
even
a
if you don't.
ratchet.
Now, fuck that. This the thing.
No, let me make. No, remember,
It's like they beyond reproach. Like you can't say this. You can. I get it. I don't misgender people. I don't disrespect people. I don't even know why it's so hard for some of y'all not to. It's very simple for me. You walk in here dressed like how Ice is dressed right now. You want me to call you Tangerine? You a Tangerine. It's a respect thing for me. I don't get why people hold on to it. I'm going to call you what your mama call you and all that
Oh,
other bullshit.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I just think if you mistakenly misgender someone, I don't think that's the same as calling someone a racial slur.
But
Or
that's
if you-
never
hold on,
really a
hold on. I
mistake.
didn't say that. Remember, I started with hold on. But I started with I'm not talking about mistakes.
Yeah,
Okay.
not a
I
mistake.
said again. That's what I'm saying. We're beating up an argument I'm not making. I'm saying that when you intentionally call somebody the wrong thing,
Yeah.
as a way of denying their identity,
Right.
I'm saying that is.
Yes, it is.
And I'm
I'm not saying it's not fun.
I know you're not. I know you're not. I'm
right,
saying.
you have to check this
I'm,
out.
no, hold on, Joe. Just one second.
You
I'm
and
saying that
us.
even if somebody commits a crime, I don't see the point. Talk about why they ain't shit. You could call. There's so many awful things you can call Sydney Starr that she deserves. You ain't gotta
Because
call her.
the bitch
you ain't
like
gotta call-
Big Meech in her mugshot.
You could go all over the world. I'm
She
saying just
ugly
don't
as
do
a
that thing.
motherfucker without that
But the
lace
point I
front
was
parts.
trying to make is just even
I
if you
could
don't
call
give a
that
fuck
bitch
about her, it's just it becomes a distraction. It becomes now you got people defending her instead of
I can call that bitch ugly.
All right, how about
I'm
this?
done.
I can call that bitch ugly.
Yo, the Philadelphia people of this pod.
Sydney, that's the last thing I want to say. Sydney
Y'all
Starr
both
look
keep
like,
saying that.
Sydney Starr looked like Big Meech on that mugshot. She looked bad as a mother. She looked a horrible mess. And this the thing. One thing about being a
So
woman.
Russell Westbrook
once you put your foot down out the door as a woman, you judge by what you look like all day long. So welcome. You look bad in that mugshot, whore. I can say that.
Neutral Budden.